Hello guys, and welcome back to another match on the Pokemon Trading Card Game Online. For this battle, I'll be using Rayquaza Electric because I haven't used that in quite a while, and my opponent did mulligan, revealing some fighting energies, so that is Electric's worst matchup. So we're gonna have to see how this matchup goes. I do get two Dynamos in play, so that's good. And my opponent mulligans, and I draw a Rayquaza off of that, so I'm just going to bench it. And looks like I win the coin flip, and my opponent flips over a Tornadus EX. So I'm assuming this is some kind of big basics deck. It could still be a Garbodor's deck, but so we don't know for sure yet. So we'll just wait and see what happens. Unfortunately, I do have a bad hand, and all I can do is just attach the lightning energy and pass. And yeah, my opponent is going to Ultra Ball, discarding two Colress Machine. So I assume he plays Plasma Pokemon for a Landorus. So this is definitely some kind of big basics deck. And he's going to attach a Fighting and Juniper. So if he can get a Switch and a Catcher, he can start knocking out my Dynamos. Okay, he's going to play Naspersia. But does he get the Switch? Taking quite a while, so I don't think he has it. So let's see. What is he going to do? Looks like he's just gonna pass, and hooray, I top deck a Bianca. So I do need to play my hand, try to play my hand out at least. So I'm going to Ultra Ball, discarding a Regigigas EX and a Potion. Maybe grab an Electric, or maybe just grab another Dynamo because of that Landorus EX. Let's see. I guess I would be better off going for a Dynamo, and looks like that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to grab a Dynamo, bench it, and definitely don't want to catch her. So I'm just going to Bianca for 5. And wow, still no energy. So that is some bad news. I'm going to play a town map to reveal my prize cards. And I do have 3 supporters in it, so that's good in case I do have a bad hand and I manage to knock out one of my opponent's Pokemon. I can go ahead and grab myself that Juniper or Colress. Either way, either one's fine. I probably won't need that end since I will be taking prizes. But looks like he's going to attach a Plasma Energy and retreat. Does he have the Catcher? Because if he has a Catcher, then he can start knocking out my Dynamos. So let's see. And yep, there is the Golden Catcher to catch up a Dynamo, and now I am in big trouble. I need to get a new hand and fast. So here's going to Hammerhead to do 60 to the active and 30 to the bench Dynamo. And so I do have the Potion. I can heal off that bench Dynamo, which I definitely need to do. And I'm going to catch up that Tornadus. Make him have another energy if he wants to retreat. But yeah, that's pretty much all I can do. I mean, just look at my hand. It's nasty. Let's see. What can my opponent do now? If he has a double colorless, which he does, he could blow through, and if he has a Catcher, which he also does, then he could bring up a Dynamo and knock it out. So it looks like that's what he's going to do, and he's going to blow through for 60. And now I really need to get something. Anything. And hooray, I top deck an energy card. Best timing to top deck an energy card. I can X-Ball for 80. And because of that Aspersia, I cannot knock out next turn if I attach an energy or he attaches an energy. So he's going to attach a Plasma and probably just Power Blast. If I were him, I would discard the DCE, and hooray, he's going to end me. Now I can get my new hand, and yes, I get some Electrics and a Juniper, so that's good. And now here's when I can finally get back into the game, possibly. So as I was saying, if he's going to Power Blast, he might as well just discard the double colorless energy, because to weaken my X-Ball attack. So what is he going to do? He's just going to Power Blast for 100. Tails, he's going to discard. If I were him, I would discard DCE, but I guess it wouldn't really matter. But it looks like he's going for the double colors, which is the right move. And hooray, I do get the gold potion. I can heal off that 90. Well, heal off 90 from 100. He was totally not expecting that. And let's see. Attach the fire and Juniper. Definitely do not want to attach the lightning, so I can Dynamotor to my Rayquaza. So that's what I'm going to do, Dynamotor, and I do get an Eviolite. But the question is, do I want to attach to anything? I guess it wouldn't really matter who I attach to, Mewtwo or Rayquaza. But I guess I just go for the Rayquaza just because. And X-Ball for 60. Let's see. Checking through my discard. And my opponent does need to get another attacker out soon, because if that Tornadus EX gets knocked out, then he's going to have to promote Landorus. And if I get that Rayquaza power up, then I can just swap into Rayquaza and knock out that Landorus for the game. So we definitely needs to get something out, and quick. So I do get a Pokemon Communication. Probably just communicate that Mewtwo back in for an Eel. No, not Eel, Dynamo. Sorry about that. So, see what's in my deck. Thin out another card. Definitely go for the Dynamo, because that's the best possible thing you can go for. So yeah, looks like that's what I'm going to do. Bench the Dynamo. Now I could attach the fire to Rayquaza to Dragon Burst, but then I'm wasting my fires. So I don't know. But looks like that's what I'm going to do, and I'm going to Bianca because I do not want to give my opponent a new hand. And I get a Level Ball. I don't think there's anything in my deck that can be taken out with this card. I'm just going to search through my deck one last time. I do have 3 switches in there, so that's good. But I think my opponent has already used up quite a lot of catchers early in the game. So I'm just going to X-Ball, knock out the Tornadus, and what am I going to go for? Potion to heal off some Pokemon. Maybe go for the Boufflant, just so I can get that thing powered up, and Gold Breaker for 120, since my opponent is running big basics. But I guess I'm just going for another Electric. So if he wants to get them out of my hand, he's going to have to end. So yeah. And okay, he's got another Pokemon in play. He's got the Boufflant. Now if he does not do anything next turn, well, he's got a Hammerhead, but what I can do is I can actually attach a fire to Rayquaza and switch and knock out the Landorus. So let's see. I'm going to evolve to another Electric. Haven't really gotten off that many Dynamotors this game, which is bad, I guess. So I'm going to attach a fire, play Potion, heal off that Mewtwo, or heal 30 off of it, and switch into Rayquaza. That way I can Dragon Burst for the knockout, leaving him with no energy in play. And we are making a comeback, believe it or not. So I'm just going to Dragon Burst, discarding the fire for 180 damage, knocking it out. See, what do I want to get? Probably just get the Juniper to discard the 2 lightning, get him to the discard so that I can Dynamotor, and get the Colress because I won't really be needing that because my opponent does not really have any Pokemon on the bench. So let's see. He's going to play a Laser, try to put me to sleep. But like I said, I do have a lot of switches in my deck, so good luck with that. But I do not wake up, so that is bad. See, I might as well just Juniper, get those lightning into the discard, because it won't really matter anyways. Checking how many cards in my deck, I've got 19. So yeah, it'll be safe to Juniper. Besides, I've only got 2 prize cards remaining. So let's see, I do get a Pokemon Center, knock out that Aspersia to heal off 20 from the Mewtwo, and another 30. And what I can do is, if I can double Dynamotor to the Mewtwo, attach, switch, I'll be doing 120 damage, enough to knock out the Bouffant for the win, because he does not have any bench Pokemon to promote. So it looks like that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to double Dynamotor, attach, and the massive Mewtwo with 5 energy comes down and X-Balls for the game. And there we go, we win the match. And what do you know? Rayquaza Electric has just taken down one of its worst matchups, which is Landorus EX. So hope you guys enjoyed this battle. If you did, please rate, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, I will see you guys all in the next video.